Hello, my dear students. I'm back with you. In this occasion, I'm going to help you with your listening comprehension. And you're going to use your rich book, okay? So please take your rich book out and open it to page number 414. Rich book, page 414, okay? And the name of the story is A Scary Ride. Page 414, okay? This story has 3 paragraphs. Paragraph 1, paragraph 2, and paragraph 3. Okay, we're gonna do the first paragraph, okay? Here we go. This story is about a boy with truly and really hair. It happens in a hot volcano. You wouldn't think he'd care. First, he rides his tiny red cart down tunnels long and deep. Soon, bubbling magma, thick as mud, begins to warm his feet. Then suddenly the place erupts. Upward shoots his cart, bumps. He lands back on track in an amusement park. Okay, now let's go back and we're gonna try to understand, okay? So, this story is about a boy. Esta historia es acerca de un niño with truly and really hair, con cabello verdaderamente desordenado. It happens in a hot volcano. Sucede en un volcán caliente. You wouldn't think he'd there. No pensarías que él se atrevería. Okay, I'm gonna read it with you once again. Please follow along, sígueme. You can use your polishing finger, remember, or a pencil, or a ruler. Okay, this story is about a boy with truly and really hair. It happens in a hot volcano. You wouldn't think he'd dare. Okay, now we go to the second paragraph. First, he rides his tiny red cart. Primero, él anda en su carro rojo pequeñito. Down tunnels long and deep. Túneles profundos y largos. Soon, bubbling magma thick as mud. Pronto, la magma en burbujas tan gruesa como el lodo, begins to warm his feet. Empieza a calentar sus pies. Oh, okay. Now I'm gonna read it once again. First, he rides his tiny red cart down tunnels long and deep. Soon, bubbling magma, thick as mud, begins to warm his feet. Okay, bubbling magma. Okay, now let's go to the next paragraph. Then suddenly the place erupts. Luego de repente el lugar erupciona. Upward shoots his cart. Hacia arriba se dispara su carro. Bumps, he lands back on track. Choques, él aterriza otra vez en la pista. In an amusement park, en un parque de diversiones. Okie dokie, all right? So I'm gonna read it again. Then suddenly the place erupts. Upward shoots his cart, bumps, he lands back on track in an amusement park. Okie dokie, my dear students. Now we're gonna go back to the first paragraph. Let's read once again. This story is about a boy with truly and really hair. It happens in a hot volcano. You wouldn't think he'd there. Okay, now, question number 1. Whose is this story about? Whose is this story about? Okay, whose is this story about? Do you have any idea whose is this story about? Yes, according to the reading, you have to write. It's about a boy. It's about a boy. It's about a boy. Yes? This story is about a boy. Okay. Next question. What is his hair like? Okay, what is his hair like? All right. Okay, with truly and really hair. Okay, so what is his hair like? Unruly, desordenado, unruly, okay? So in this case, it's unruly. What is his hair like? Unruly. Okay, next question. Where does the story happen? ¿Dónde sucede la historia? Where does the story happen? It happens in a hot volcano. Okay, so you need to write over here. It happens in a hot volcano. It happens in a hot volcano. Okie dokie. Very good. So now we go to the next questions. Listening comprehension questions. What does the boy do first? Okay, so according to paragraph number 2, first he writes his tiny red card. Okay, so right here, I can say that first he writes his tiny red card. Okay, this is the answer. First, he writes his tiny red card. Okay, next question. What are the tunnels like? Okay, the tunnels are long and deep. Largos y profundos. The tunnels, okay? So I'm gonna write over here, long and deep. What are the tunnels like? Long and deep. Okay, next question. What warms the boy's feet? ¿Qué calienta los pies del niño? What warms the boy's feet? Okay, do you remember? Soon, bubbling magma, thick as mud, begins to warm his feet. Bubbling magma. So over here, I'm gonna write bubbling magma. Bubbling magma. Okay. And the next question, what is the magma like? Well, the magma like is bubbling and thick as mud. So we can write thick as mud, okay? So what is the magma like? Thick as mud. All right, and right there, we have the answers to the listening comprehension questions. Okie dokie. And next paragraph, number 3. What are the questions for paragraph number 3? Okay, the first one. What happens suddenly? ¿Qué sucede de repente? What happens suddenly? The place erupts. Okay, so over here, I'm gonna write The place erupts. Okay, what happens suddenly? The place erupts. Okay, next question. Where does the cart's boy go after the eruption? Where does the cart's boy go after the eruption? Well, right here we have the answer. Upward shoots his cart. All right, so right here, I'm gonna write upward shoots his cart. Okie dokie, my dear students. And the final question, where does the boy land? ¿Dónde aterriza el niño? Where does the boy land? Well, right here, he lands back on track in an amusement park. Okay, he lands back on track in an amusement park. Okay, so right here, I'm gonna say the answer once again in red color. He lands back on track in an amusement park. Okie dokie, my dear students. Do you have any questions? Well, you just have to repeat it 2 or 3 times and you will understand it, okay, my dear students? And these are the listening comprehension questions for this occasion, okay? And I'm gonna help you with more keywords in your book on page 417. You can find these words, okay? The first one, core, núcleo. Create, crear. Develop, desarrollar. Force, fuerza. Pressure, presión. Okay? And you can find the examples for the word core. So in this case, core, the core is the middle part of something. An apple core is the center part of an apple. Create. To create means to make something new. She creates a picture. Develop. When something develops, it grows over time. The small plant will develop into a large tree. Force. Force means power or strength. The force of the wind bends this tree. Pressure. When one thing pushes against another, it makes pressure. Okay, now right here we have the examples, the specific examples. Core. The core is the middle part of something. El núcleo es la parte de la mitad de algo. Example, an apple core is the center part of the apple. El núcleo de la manzana es la parte central de la manzana. More examples. The center of the earth is the core. The center of the earth is the core, okay? So right here we have the picture. The center of the earth is the core. Next, create. To create means to make something new. Crear significa hacer algo nuevo. She creates a picture. Ella crea una foto. Example, you can create a comics story. Tú puedes crear una historia de cómics. And right here, we have the example. You can create a comics story. Okay, next, develop, desarrollar. When something develops, cuando algo se desarrolla, it grows over time. Crece a través del tiempo. Example, the small plant will develop into a large tree. La planta pequeña desarrollará a un árbol grande. All right, se desarrollará a un árbol grande. All right, will develop into a large tree. And more examples. Right here. Artificial intelligence has developed a lot in the past years. La inteligencia artificial ha desarrollado muchísimo en los años pasados. Artificial intelligence has developed a lot in the past years. Force, fuerza. Force means power or strength. Fuerza significa poder o fortaleza. Example, the force of the wind bends this tree. La fuerza del viento dobla este árbol. One more example. So right here, I'm going to write force. The force of water is very big. La fuerza del agua es muy grande. The force of water is very big. And one more, pressure. When one thing pushes against another, cuando una cosa empuja hacia otra, it makes pressure, hace presión. Example, we need to handle high blood pressure. Nosotros necesitamos manejar la presión alta de la sangre. We need to handle high blood pressure. Okay, my dear students, and these are more keywords. Well, like always, it's a pleasure to be here with you. Remember, concentration, effort, and obedience, my dear students. See you later. I love you. Until the next time.